What if I told you that by 2026, you could live in a house that's literally bulletproof, completely off-grid, and can pack up and move anywhere in the world at a moment's notice? I know it sounds like science fiction, but what I'm about to show you is very real. In this video, we're diving deep into Tesla's most ambitious project yet, the 2026 Tesla Tiny House. You'll discover how this isn't just another tiny home, but a fortress on wheels with military-grade armor, AI surveillance that never sleeps, and technology so advanced it makes traditional home security look like a joke from the Stone Age. Stick around because we'll reveal the most mind-blowing feature that could completely change how you think about home ownership forever. Welcome to Tesla Torch, where we explore the cutting-edge innovations that are reshaping our world. If you're ready to see the future of living, smash that like button and subscribe for more groundbreaking tech content. Let's start with a shocking reality that the home security industry doesn't want you to know. In 2022, only 13% of reported burglaries were actually solved. That means if someone breaks into your home, there's an 87% chance they'll never face justice. But it gets worse. American households experienced over 13.6 million property crimes in 2023 alone, yet fewer than half of these burglaries are even reported to authorities. Why? Because people have lost faith in the system. Police departments are stretched so thin that they can barely respond to real emergencies, let alone investigate every break-in. Here's the kicker. Between 94 and 98% of alarm calls turn out to be false alarms. Think about that for a second. Your traditional home security system is wrong almost every single time it goes off. This constant stream of false alerts has created a boy was share, oh cried wolf situation where even legitimate alarms get deprioritized. The result? Victims are left with little recourse. Communities are grappling with abysmal resolution rates, response times that stretch into hours, and costs that keep climbing while effectiveness plummets. The traditional approach to home security isn't just broken, it's completely obsolete. Enter Tesla's revolutionary solution. The 2026 Tesla Tiny House doesn't just patch the problems with conventional security, it obliterates them entirely by taking a completely different approach. Instead of relying on external systems that can fail, this house becomes the security system. The foundation of this fortress starts with something Tesla calls the armor-grade shell. While most tiny houses use flimsy metal siding that's barely half a millimeter thick, Tesla's approach is radically different. They've engineered an extruded aluminum frame using aerospace-grade 6061 T6 aluminum. This isn't your average building material. It has a yield strength of around 276 megapascals and stiffness near 69 gigapascals. To put that in perspective, this aluminum frame provides exceptional durability at a fraction of the weight of steel. Aluminum's density is about 2,700 kilograms per cubic meter compared to steel's 7,850 kilograms per cubic meter. This weight advantage is crucial when your entire house needs to be mobile. But the real genius is in the sandwich panel construction. Tesla bonds two strong aluminum skins to a lightweight core, creating a structure that mimics the strength of an I-beam. These panels are several centimeters thick, not the paper-thin siding you see on regular tiny homes. They absorb and distribute impacts that would completely destroy conventional housing materials. The safety implications are staggering. While wood products can ignite at temperatures between 300 and 360 degrees Celsius, aluminum doesn't burn and only melts at 660 degrees Celsius. Tesla uses mineral-filled composite panels that meet Class A fire safety ratings, meaning your home won't become a death trap in a wildfire. For thermal comfort, the shell incorporates advanced insulation materials like closed-cell polyurethane foam, delivering R6 to R7 insulation per inch. With a 2-inch core, you're looking at R12 to R14 insulation values, keeping the interior comfortable year-round while maintaining that structural rigidity that makes this house practically indestructible. Now, what good is an armored shell if someone can just walk through the front door? Or Tesla has revolutionized entry with their smart door system that makes traditional locks look like toys. This isn't just a smart lock, it's a complete access control system integrated with your Tesla account and smartphone. The security protocols are military grade. We're talking TLS 1.3 for encrypted communication, AES 256 for stored credentials, and scheduled cryptographic key rotation. For any sensitive changes to your security settings, the system requires two-factor authentication, your biometric data plus phone proximity confirmation. The biometric capabilities are absolutely mind-blowing. The capacitive fingerprint sensors have a false accept rate of just 1 in 10,000 to 1 in 100,000. But here's where it gets really impressive. The depth-sensing face unlock system with infrared liveness detection can achieve a false accept rate of 1 in 1 million in controlled tests, and it returns matches in under 1 second. The connectivity is optimized for the mobile lifestyle. Bluetooth Low Energy handles everyday control within a 10 to 30 meter range, while ultra-wideband technology enables secure passive entry the moment you approach the door. You can share digital keys for specific dates and hours, then revoke them remotely when access is no longer needed. But Tesla didn't stop at digital security. The physical hardware is just as impressive. The door core is reinforced to resist prying, steel strike plates are anchored deep into the frame, and multi-point latches secure the door at several positions simultaneously. Even the glass near the entry is laminated to discourage smash attempts. A sealed battery powers the entire lock system for months, with a hidden backup port and pick-resistant mechanical cylinder providing last resort access. Here's something crucial that most smart home companies get wrong: privacy. All biometric matching happens on the device itself, not in the cloud. Your fingerprint and face data never leave the hardware. The system uses secure boot protocols and only accepts signed over-the-air updates, making it virtually impossible for hackers to install tampered firmware. But the real game changer is the 360-degree AI monitoring system. This isn't just a couple of security cameras stuck on the walls. This is a complete surveillance network engineered from the ground up to eliminate every possible blind spot. Tesla uses 4 to 6 integrated cameras arranged in an overlapping ring around the house. Each camera has a 110 to 140-degree horizontal field of view, creating complete PE, perimeter coverage with no gaps. The genius is in the installation. All cabling, power, and networking are routed inside the walls, making it virtually impossible for intruders to disable the system by cutting exposed wires. The imaging technology is absolutely cutting edge. These cameras use large sensors. We're talking 1/2.8-inch to 1 and 1.8-inch sensors paired with f1.6 lenses. This captures significantly more light than conventional security cameras, preserving detail even near bright windows. The infrared illumination reaches 20 to 30 meters, and the color night modes work down to just 0.005 lux. That means the system can capture usable faces and license plates even in near-complete darkness. But here's where Tesla's AI expertise really shines. The system runs artificial intelligence processing on-device, not in the cloud, using a neural processing unit rated at 4 to 10 tops. That's trillions of operations per second. This AI doesn't just detect motion like traditional systems. It identifies people, vehicles, and pets, and more importantly, it classifies behaviors like loitering, crossing virtual boundaries, lifting packages, or climbing. The response time is incredible. Alerts are generated in under 200 milliseconds. The vision analytics reduce false alerts by over 80% compared to traditional motion detection systems. No more alerts because a cat walked by or a tree branch moved in the wind. The connectivity system is designed for true mobility. At home base, the house uses Wi-Fi, but when you're parked off-grid, it seamlessly switches to LTE or 5G connectivity. All video clips and alerts are cryptographically signed and encrypted, and remote access requires multi-factor authentication. Storage efficiency is remarkable. 4 cameras recording at 4 megabits per second, each totals 16 megabits per second. That's just 2 megabytes per second, which equals about 173 gigabytes per day if recording continuously. But with motion-activated recording at typical 15% activity, usage drops to just 26 gigabytes per day. A standard 256 gigabyte memory card can hold 9 to 10 days of footage. The entire camera system draws just 30 to 35 watts and can run for weeks on battery and solar power. Now, you might be thinking, what about windows? Aren't they the weak point in any security system? Tesla has solved this with their intrusion-resistant glazing technology. Natural light is essential for livability, but most homes are vulnerable through their windows. The Tesla tiny house uses laminated safety glass where two or more panes are bonded with advanced interlayers. A typical installation uses 6.4 millimeter laminated glass with a 0.76 millimeter interlayer. Higher risk openings step up to 8.8 or 10.8 millimeter thickness. Unlike single-pane glass that shatters and falls out when struck, laminated glass holds together when cracked, denying quick access to intruders. The performance is incredible. European standard EN 356 tests show this glazing can resist 30 to 70 heavy strikes before failing. That's enough time for the AI system to detect the threat, sound alarms, alert authorities, and activate deterrent measures. Yet the glazing still preserves daylight with 60 to 70% visible light transmittance, while reducing heat gain through high-performance low-E coatings. The acoustic benefits are substantial too. Laminated construction improves sound control, boosting indoor quiet by 5 to 10 STC points compared to single-pane glass. Security is further enhanced with reinforced window frames, multi-point locks, and through-bolted hardware that can't be easily compromised. But what powers this technological fortress? Tesla has built the entire house around energy independence with their integrated Solar Roof and Powerwall system. This isn't an add-on, it's the foundation of the entire concept. The Solar Roof delivers Class A fire performance and Class 4 hail impact ratings, continuing to generate power even after severe weather that would destroy conventional solar panels. The Powerwall 3 stores 13.5 kilowatt-hours and delivers up to 11.5 kilowatts of continuous output. That's enough power to run major appliances without any generator backup. While a typical U.S. house uses around 30 kilowatt-hours per day, tiny houses often require just 2 to 8 kilowatt-hours. This dramatic reduction in power needs means the Tesla tiny house can operate through entire nights and short storms on a single battery charge, recharging completely the next sunny day. The system includes automatic islanding, fast transfer switching, and app-based control that keeps lights, refrigeration, security systems, and internet connectivity alive even during extended grid outages. You can prioritize critical loads, schedule charging cycles, and add additional batteries as your power needs grow. Now comes the most revolutionary aspect: mobility. This isn't just a house that happens to have wheels. The Tesla tiny house is engineered from the ground up for rapid relocation. It rides on a road-legal trailer platform with tandem axles rated at 3,500 to 7,000 pounds each, providing a gross vehicle weight rating of 9,000 to 14,000 pounds. The engineering is meticulous. Tongue weight is maintained at 10 to 15% of total mass for stable towing, and heavy components like batteries are concentrated low in the chassis to reduce sway and improve crosswind stability. The hitch and braking hardware are sized for maximum safety, featuring a 2 5/16" ball on a Class 4 or 5 receiver, electric brakes on all axles, and a breakaway kit with its own battery backup. Legal compliance was a priority in the design. The house stays within 8.5 feet in width and 13 feet 6 inches in height to avoid oversized permits in most states. The overall length targets typical trailer limits, allowing entry into public campgrounds and private RV parks without special escorts or route planning. The setup process is revolutionary. Independent torsion or air suspension smooths rough roads during transport, while integrated stabilizers and a self-leveling system allow the house to be ready for occupancy within minutes of arrival. Quick disconnect utility ports and protected tie-downs make weather anchoring straightforward even during storms. But with all this technology comes the critical need for cybersecurity. The Tesla tiny house runs your locks, cameras, climate control, and energy systems, making digital security absolutely essential. All network traffic uses TLS 1.3 encryption, which completes the security handshake in just one round trip, while eliminating vulnerable cipher suites. Data storage is protected with AES 256 encryption, whose key space is effectively unguessable with current computing technology. Access control uses FIDO2 passkeys and multi-factor authentication, preventing simple credential theft attacks that plague traditional smart home systems. Remember, all biometric matching happens on device, so your raw fingerprint or face data never leaves the hardware. The system uses role-based permissions that separate owner access from family member access from temporary guest codes. Security features include automatic lockouts after 5 failed authentication attempts, with a 15-minute cooling-off period to slow brute force attacks. System integrity is verified before anything runs, with secure boot anchoring trust in hardware and only accepting cryptographically signed over-the-air updates. Complete audit logs track every access attempt with timestamps, device identification, and actions taken. Cryptographic keys rotate automatically every 90 days, and lost phones can be revoked from the system in seconds. Network hardening includes WPA3 wireless security with at least 128-bit encryption and device isolation on dedicated network segments. Unused services are disabled by default, inbound network ports remain closed, and outbound communications use allow lists. The core control systems operate in a local first mode, so your house keeps working even during internet outages. The threat detection system monitors for anomalous login patterns, command bursts, or cameras going dark unexpectedly. If tampering is suspected, the house can automatically fall back to local-only mode, sound physical alarms, and require complete re-authentication from authorized users. This brings us to that mind-blowing feature I promised at the beginning. While traditional homes are permanently anchored to one location, making them sitting ducks for determined criminals, the Tesla tiny house can literally disappear. If your neighborhood becomes unsafe, if natural disasters threaten, or if you simply want a change of scenery, your entire fortress can relocate anywhere in the world in under 30 minutes. Think about the implications. No more being trapped by rising crime rates in your area. No more losing everything to wildfires, floods, or hurricanes. No more being stuck with neighbors you can't stand or local regulations that restrict your lifestyle. Your security infrastructure, your energy independence, your entire technological ecosystem moves with you. This isn't just a house, it's complete freedom. It's the ability to take your sanctuary anywhere while maintaining the highest levels of security, comfort, and technological sophistication. Traditional home security tries to protect a fixed target. Tesla has eliminated the target entirely by making it mobile. The 2026 Tesla tiny house represents a fundamental shift in how we think about housing, security, and lifestyle. As property crime rates continue climbing and traditional security systems prove increasingly inadequate, Tesla has created something entirely new, a fortress that thinks, a sanctuary that moves, and a home that truly protects its inhabitants. This is the future of living, where security is built in, not bolted on, where energy independence is standard, not optional, and where your home can literally go anywhere your dreams take you. The question isn't whether this technology will change everything, it's whether you'll be ready when it arrives in 2026. If this vision of the future excites you as much as it does me, make sure to like this video and subscribe to Tesla Torch for more cutting-edge content. What feature of the Tesla tiny house impressed you the most? Let me know in the comments below. Until next time, keep looking toward the future.